Can you talk a little bit about the screenwriting process and just the story development process?
It was tough convincing people that this was a feature film, because usually it's one page per minute on a screenplay, and this was a 40, 50-page script at first, and people said, oh, this is a wonderful short film, good luck. We had to kind of put a lot of fluff in there, a lot of white space on a page. We put some poems in there. There's a page that starts with a long sentence and gets smaller and smaller and smaller as we go. There are little things like that.
Did I read that version?
Oh yeah, you read that version. There's some haikus in there that we threw in for you, it was, eventually we knew that we just needed to find the right producers and the right actor who was going to see this for what this was.
It's interesting because you start thinking, it's walk in the park, I don't have to learn my lines, right? But then you bump into some traps and you gotta keep an eye out, and we were very early on, we both realized that, keep a close attention to this, right? Because you start getting bored. And so you start trying to produce stuff to entertain these guys watching it, because I can't just be doing this, right? But that is exactly what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. Starting to entertain beyond what's honest is not what we're doing.
You're just like, okay, now Mads is eating a fish again. And it's tough to keep that going, but we would always reference the screenplay and said, okay, this is what we try to do from the beginning.
From the continuity aspect, you're covering such a short period of time. Did you film continuously as the story progressed?
It was hard mostly because of the weather.
Yeah, we tried.
We tried as much as we could. I mean, literally day one we couldn't get to set because it was about a 5-hour drive and our road was blocked and it was a massive, massive blizzard.
And we loved it. We wanted to be in there, but we couldn't get there.
Yeah. But so Mads says, let's just do it. Let's right here. It looks really good. Why not right here? We said, okay, let's do it. And from there on, it was like rock and roll. Sometimes we wouldn't even send out call sheets because it's like, there are 4 weather apps saying 4 different things. We knew that the scenes would come together, and every once in a while my editor would run out with a post-it note being like, we need this, guys. And it would help us to bridge some of these things. But what's great is that Overgaard is wearing the same coat all the time, and he's wearing very similar makeup. We progress him to get worse and worse throughout the film. But there were some things that we were able to steal from later on and put earlier in the film and just kind of move some things around.
Was it always Iceland? Was that always going to be the filming location, or?
Yeah, we considered Canada.
Yeah, you did in the beginning, right?
In the very beginning. But, there are choppers that are necessary to get to places like Whistler. And it would have been a much more expensive film for the same look. And if not, a little worse. Because, when you're that hampered by your budget, you have to make do with what you have. And in Iceland, I could have shot this film with an iPhone and it would have looked just as good.